What's up, guys? It's Wednesday, December 21st. It's 9:02 p.m. And I totally forgot to mention that today is winter solstice. So what I decided to do was kind of do another video here for a market update and put on the 4 seasons indicator with Stargate. We got the 4 seasons, 4 phases for the moons, and let's dive into the past. And every single time we see a cycle change, but also when winter solstices kick in. So let's go into all the way back. I'm going to bring up the Bitcoin all-time history index. All right, here we go. Wow. Okay. So that's a lot. So we can see here, we have back in 2011, we had our winter solstice kick in. And it was like our second leg in the bull run up here. And then we went on for a third. But then we had winter solstice kick in back here. And it was like kind of at the bear market bottom. When the bear market was over, we broke out of this downtrend. And that's when winter solstice kicked in. We went sideways. And then we broke out into our bull market. Then when winter solstice kicked in right here, that was right before Bitcoin had broken past like $20 and went all the way up to around $200. Yeah, $250. Then it pulled back down when spring came in. And then we pulled back up again. And then winter solstice came in right where the top of the bull market was a couple days after. But ultimately we went down for over a year. Right? Over a year, we went down, and then winter solstice kicked in a little early. We went on another, like, I think 50% capitulation, but ultimately that was very, very close, maybe a couple days away from the bottom being set in. So in January, we went on that final low. Then you can see winter solstice over here was when we broke out of our downtrend, kind of like back over here. We had a downtrend coming down. Then we had our sideways kind of accumulation. And then right winter solstice came in, we kind of broke up out of this downtrend that was coming down as resistance, went sideways. And then we were just kind of slow grinding till winter solstice came in this time again, just like back here. And then it broke out and got its legs and went to an all-time high from like, what was it? Like $200. No, sorry. 700 to 17,000. So winter solstice kicked in and then bam. Winter solstice had called the top back in 2017, just like it called the top back in 2014. So then we went down, right? Went down for a year and we had our kind of trend coming down like this. And then winter solstice kicked in right at this bottom when Bitcoin hit like 3,400. And we ultimately went sideways just like all the other times. And we popped up out of this bear market. Then winter solstice kicked in back here. It did seem like that was going to be the bottom, but we went up and it seemed like it was all good. But then the COVID crash happened. So that was like a black swan type of event. So we ultimately came back down. We went lower, but we did kind of maintain these candles as support. It was just a big wick. It was like in one day, a couple hours that it happened. So then we popped back above and then we can see winter solstice kicked in right here. Dude, same thing. Just like last time. Just like this time in 2017 in March. Just like in December in 2012. Just like in November 2020, we had winter solstice kick in and we went and we broke past our all-time high back here. And we went up to 65,000. Then we had pulled down. And then we came back up. And then in December 2021, we had winter solstice kick in. We broke our trend. We fell down into our bear market. And if we're going to follow based off of the past trends, it could be a bottom right now. So January, there's always some sort of kind of caution for another event down. But if we're very close to the bottom, we can see all the past times where it kind of calls this big kind of change in trend, whether it be tops of bull markets, bottoms of bear markets, or just overall breaking out of a accumulative structure and breaking up and getting its legs. So if we compare it to the past times, we can see, so like top, bear market bottom, accumulation, gearing up, blow off top, bear market bottom, accumulation, gearing up. And then maybe this should have been our blow off top right at this phase, but that's when the Federal Reserve changed their monetary policy and they started raising rates. So that was like something that kind of put a glitch in the system to go the opposite way. But if this is supposed to follow how it was supposed to be, say we were supposed to go up here, say we're coming down, but we're coming down from like 125,000. Ultimately, if we were following the past, the next winter solstice that's supposed to come in is that bear market bottom. So very interesting how the seasons, the moon phases can play into markets. It's definitely a rabbit hole to go down that. But so that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.